日本時間5月27日、米国時間5月26日、シカゴ、ホワイトソックスで巻き起こる日本旋風が再び全米の注目を集めた。主役は圧倒的な本塁打量産を続ける村上宗隆、そしてメジャーデビュー直後から強烈な存在感を放つ西田陸空だ。村上はこの日、難攻不落だったジョー・ライアンから豪快な19号同点弾を放ち、リーグ本塁打争いで再びトップを独走。相手バッテリーはスイーパーや変化球攻めで徹底マークしたものの、わずかな失投を見逃さなかった。米解説陣も、今や MLB 全体が村上対策を考えている、と驚きを隠せない。一方、西田は強肩を武器に2度の本塁捕殺を披露。観客はスタンディングオベーションで称賛し、その全力プレーはシカゴのファンの心を完全に掴んだ。さらに村上は試合後、日本語で野球の話ができる仲間がいるのは本当に大きい、と語り、西田の存在が精神面でも支えになっていることを明かした。感情を前面に出し、喜びながらプレーする2人の姿に、現地メディアは、今の MLB にかけていた熱を取り戻している、と絶賛。ホワイトソックスの新時代は、2人の日本人選手と共に始まろうとしている。この後、番組では村上の打撃分析や西田の守備映像が詳しく紹介される。ぜひ最後までご覧いただきたい。
And Mooney's two-run homer yesterday, or he had a solo home run, took a back seat. Like, we don't even talk about it as much because of Nishida's Major League debut.
Well, it's one thing about it. That surprised me is only to beat people because there's so many good Japanese players coming up right now. They have the rule like you have to spend so many years in Japan before you.
It's tougher for them to get here.
Yeah, to get here because you got to wait.
Yeah,
it's in the contract. But I think that surprised me. But by the way, a lot of people come here to see Mooney. 90% of the people want to see Mooney home runs. Okay, I saw it. I saw the people reaction. But the reaction they had, it's just
with Riku.
With Riku is so because he got a standing ovation.
By the way, when he dove for the ball and was unable to make the catch, they still gave him a standing ovation.
You know how many? You know what I mean?
They appreciate the effort.
I don't know what they did because I'm play all my life here and do that. I know how the White Sox fans are.
Yeah.
But nobody know the White Sox fans more than me or the media, whatever it is. But it's nice when they appreciate the way you play. You can be a great player, but you don't play hard-nosed baseball. They put you in the sideline. He's a good player, but this is not the way we like it.
All right, well, I'd like to think that we made that Murakami home run happen yesterday. Now, why am I saying that? Because this is what I said on the air on our pregame show before the game yesterday. And we've noticed there's a trend developing with Murakami in terms of day games and night games. This is a little interesting, to say the least. He's been great at night, struggles in the day.
First, and we are tied.
Yeah, so I don't think Mooney was watching our pregame show, but it's just funny. I mean, look, the stats were the stats, so we brought it up. And his first at bat, what did he do? He goes deep. That was his 6th home run during the day. He's got 12 at night. But I also want to point out this: he has the 2nd highest OPS in the majors at night. Who's first? Byron Buxton. 15 of Buxton's 16 home runs have come at night. So we could be seeing 2 home runs tonight by Buxton and by Murakami.
No, by Buxton, by Murakami maybe. Buxton, pitch him in. Stay inside with him. Make the hit the ball to third base.
Yes. Keep him in control. We do not want him having one of those Buxton nights. By the way, Mooney has 18 home runs. You see it right here. The Sox have had a couple of sluggers who have hit the ground running like Murakami. Abreu had 19 homers in his first 53 games. Colson had 18 in his first 53. Lenyn Sosa was the first Sox player to hit 18 home runs last year. He hit his 18th home run on August 31st.
Oh, my God.
So that's what it looked like the Giants were doing against him, and I think Seattle to some degree. Yeah. So what did Joe Ryan do? One of the best pitchers in baseball. Here we go. This is Mooney's first at-bat here today. And a lot of breaking balls, a lot of sweepers and knuckle curves. He's trying to throw some soft stuff early in the count.
Yeah, because, basically, well, this soft stuff is legit.
Yeah, this is really good stuff.
It's not like a normal day in baseball. Ryan had a great stuff.
Yeah,
You know, he just his ball's moving very well. His breaking ball's moving very good. Fastball is right on the line. You know, just when you are good, you're good, and it's very hard to face a guy like that.
Yeah, so he's given him absolutely nothing, and then there's that was almost a strikeout right there, but that's another sweeper. There was a four-seamer, actually. That kind of went against a little bit of the scouting report that we think in our minds.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it, because it's a fastball late in the count.
But
and then, you don't want to boom 3-2. I got to throw.
That was a 3-2 count.
I got to throw it hard right in the middle of the plate.
Yeah.
So if you hit it, you hit it. But I think that's the way, because every other team I see in, like, okay, they got it like early in the season. Okay, let's throw breaking ball. And then to fastball, he got like a couple home runs, like 7 home runs, whatever he have, and then they change it.
Right.
They come by and say, he's not biting, he's not swinging, spend his strike zone. Or go back there, home run when they went to play the A's. I almost say Oakland, where they play whatever they
hit
play.
The ball over the batter's eye?
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, they're like, okay, wait a minute.
He's doing this now.
Well, we can figure out, like, let's make him try to chase those pitchers. He's not doing it anymore. They have to, every week, every team is going to be something different.
All right, so Joe Ryan was dealing. The White Sox trailed 2-0 in the eighth. The Sox need to rally. If you're at the game, you got to figure out, what can I do? What can we do? Well, we had our first tarps off situation right above us here in the upper deck in left field. Guys were taking off their shirts, using them as rally towels, trying to get something going. This is the eighth inning. And let's just say this. The White Sox are the only third team in the MLB history to have two Japanese position players in the same starting lineup, Murakami and Nishida. They together would take that rally onto the field, and they would tie this game up. Bottom of the eighth. Ryan is still in there. We're wondering if he's going to throw a complete game shutout. Here's Riku. His second major league game. He takes that sweeper. This is a Riku single. It's like an Ozzie Guillen special. That's what he does.
This kid got to put the ball in play. It's no doubt. The only reason, one thing about it, you want to get your average up or down, swing the bat. You want to hit 300, you have to swing the bat. You cannot hit well when you bat in your shoulder.
All right, so he is on first base, and that leads to today's difference maker, brought to you by St. Xavier University. There's one out. Murakami's up. What is Joe Ryan going to do against Murakami here? What? Well, he's going to go with the plan. Sweeper City. There's one right there. That's a ball. Here's another one here. They called that a strike. I think both were called strikes.
That was funny because I thought
both of them were balls.
Yes.
So now we have a third pitch coming. 1-1 count, and it's another sweeper, and it is gone.
You see the sweeper?
Yes.
Okay, when Nick is a good pitch, they call it sweeper. When it's a bad pitch, hanging slider.
Look at that swing. His 19th home run ties it. That's the first home run Ryan had given up since April 23rd. And if you saw Ryan's reaction, he was absolutely shocked. He dropped his mitt in disbelief. And there is Nishida, Murakami. They together tied the game up. And Heat Check brought to you by Four Seasons Heat and Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Sewer, and Electric. Murakami extends his lead in the American League in home runs. Jordan Alvarez went deep today. He's still behind Schwarber. By the way, last year, Lenin Sosa led the White Sox in home runs. He wouldn't hit his 19th home run until September the 2nd. Murakami's done it here, and we're still in May.
Wow, how about Schwarber? 21 already.
Yeah.
And he was trouble early in the season.
He was.
Very trouble.
Yeah, he's had a red-hot May.
Wow.
All right, so yesterday, in Nishida's debut, he's in right field, and the Twins are like, yeah, we're gonna run on him. Why don't we? No, you should not necessarily run on Riku Nishida. Look what he did yesterday in his Major League debut, and it's Orlando Arcia. Tried to score from second, a perfect throw. Great tag also by Romo, and he is out at the plate. This was big. Buxton was on deck. The game was tied at the moment. The Sox won the game by 2, and we just love. This is almost a carbon copy, by the way.
That's the funny thing about it, because you know what? He just all those guys go hit through the crowd man. He knows it's an important run. He went out there, crowd man. And he still throw the ball very well.
Yeah, you're expecting, if you're the third base coach from the Twins or any team, hey, he's got to make the throw. And we're gonna be aggressive, and if he makes the throw, great. And he did. So we go to tonight. Our Prevagen memorable moment. It's the top of the 10th. There are 2 outs. Arcia, who was thrown out, is now at the plate. What does he do? He singles the other way. Here comes Nishida, almost the same exact play. And he is meat at the plate.
Listen, kids, if you're watching this, or you might be sleeping, and you watch this replay, look at what he threw the ball. He tried to hit the cutoff man, make a good throw, he not get himself in trouble. Look at this thing, right there, 1 bounce, boom, you out. You just not try to do something you're not supposed to do. Look, everything he did was perfect to make that throw. He stayed behind the ball, catch the ball before he throw it, and he make it a perfect throw.
Brian Hudson loves it.
I like the best. He's the best.
Yeah, this place was up for grabs after Murakami homered, and then Nishida does that. I mean, he is something special.
Murakami go, hey, come on, guys, come on. You see it go, easy now. He's just like,
no,
I love it.
Let him go.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. We need that. You know what? Chicago people don't need this. Major League Baseball need this.
Yeah.
Players don't have fun anymore. And when you see a player have some fun, it's just like they're a hot dog, they don't respect the game. Or
they're just a little too robotic.
It's a little to be conscious, political correct. It's just not, if you want to have fun, the longer you respect the opposite ball club, or the fans, that's good. That he just do that because
it's joy. It's just the love of the game.
I think we need more on that, man. We just play so Thomas masking do this, do that.
There's not enough emotion.
No, it's not. That's why the WBC games or whatever. You can see how they play. The Caribbean people play the game. Like look at Dominican, Venezuelan pack. That's the way they play. I think we need this more in Major League Baseball. More action, more. No flamboyant, no hot dogs. It's just people enjoy the game. Oh, yes. That's a word. Enjoy the game. Not that many people in big league enjoy the game the way they should.
We are certainly enjoying what the White Sox are doing here this season, and certainly what was going up until this very point in the game and in our show. I still can't believe this happened, but it is baseball. Crazy things happen. And in the bottom of the 10th, the Sox had men on first and third and 1 out. We were ready to do a winning postgame show. Murakami's at the plate. It's our play of the game presented by Yingling. I mean, what are the chances? A hot grounder to first base. Josh Bell steps on the bag, tags Sam Antonacci, a double play to get out of the inning. Take it over from here, Ozzy. What happened?
Great call for the umpire. Great call. He called it right away because I was confused. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? Antonacci, great job. He did a tremendous job. Because he thought he gets the ball in the air. Now it's not be a double play. Come back. Then he do everything he can to not touch him. Make sure Acuna
scores.
Now when you see the replay, like, go, come on, he scored. I was screaming. But great job by the umpire, the first base umpire. Great job.
She said right away.
Right away. Said
he's out of the baseline.
He's out of the baseline. The guys don't score. And I think the umpire, finally, let me talk about the umpire. Yes, I need that but they did a good job because I was very confused. I was a little upset about it. But when I see her,
right?
Oh, yeah, what's her?
Yeah.
When I see the umpire at first base, staying his arm is off the line.
Right.
Yes,
that was the right call. She was ready for it
and the home play umpire too.
Yeah, I mean, it happened so fast. I was like, wait, what just happened?
I was screaming.
Yeah, you were screaming. We were all screaming. A lot of us were screaming like, what the blank? Like, I can't even believe that even happened. Antonacci was at first base. Do you try to, get rid of the double play and have him steal second in that scenario?
No, because my big boy's hitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 1 out. My big boys, you out on second base, all the song got to hit with 12. No, everything. Hey, listen.
Yeah. Because honestly, because if he hits the ball in the outfield and they tag, they win the game.
Yeah. By the way, he hit the ball good. He just one half the first base. Then he can. That's what it is. That's part of the game. But I told to do everything. Antonacci, baseball IQs very well.
Yeah.
You're not going to touch me. Obviously, he went backwards because he couldn't go sideways because Bell was right at him.
Yeah. Well, Brooksley would end up winning the game, but you could actually say the guy who won the game was Josh Bell for making that play. But let's go to the top of the 11th. Tyler Davis is on the mound, and got a ghost runner on, and Luke Keeschel had an infield single. He put men on first and third, and then Byron Buxton walked low the bases, followed by Brooks Lee. A double to right. That clears the bases. Buxton, look at Buxton. He's on first base. And he's going to score from first.
My God, my favorite player, you know who it is. Well, he was. Now it's an action. But Bobby Witt, this guy, when this man is healthy, to me, he's one of the best players, the most impact players in Major League Baseball. This guy can run, can field, can hit. He do so many great things. And you look at that thing. You know, it's lovely to see this guy. It's a privilege to see the guy when he's healthy.
Yeah.
It's fun for baseball. He's a tremendous player.
He is.
The problem he have in the past is, health problem. But when he's healthy, oh boy, good, great player to have.
All right, well, Murakami was the hero for one point in this game, and he seemed like he was going to be the hero. Then that double play happened. But let's hear from Munetaka Murakami inside the White Sox clubhouse.
What has Rico brought to the clubhouse, and what kind of relationship do they have?
西田選手がこのクラブハウスに持ってきた人柄であったりとか雰囲気に関してはどう思われますか？
でも僕自身で日本語をしゃべる相手が、今までは八木さんしかいなかったんで、すごく僕自身も心強く思ってますし、チームの雰囲気もすごく良くなっていると、さらにね思ってます。はい。
I never really had a teammate that I can talk in Japanese. Obviously, I only had Kenzo beside me, so it's really nice for me to communicate in baseball in Japanese as well. He's a very energetic player as well, so it's a good player to have in the locker room, and I really appreciate that.
How important was it to be able to get to Joe Ryan at that time for your at bat?
Can you repeat that first?
Being able to get Joe Ryan finally at his at bat.
最後の打席でジョー・ライアンに対してホームランを打たれたと思うんですけど、最後にそういった結果を残したことに関してはどう思いますか？
チームの流れとして、そこで同点できたことはすごく良かったですけど、勝ち切りたかったですね。はい。
Well, I'm really happy that I was able to put it in a run at that close, in the eighth inning where it was kind of close. But like I said earlier, I'm just really disappointed in myself that I couldn't tie that game at the end. So I just have to keep going.
What made Ryan so difficult, and what was your approach kind of going to that fourth at bat?
ライアン投手がすごいいいピッチングしている中で、第4打席についてどういうアプローチをされましたか？
しっかり甘い球をスイング仕掛けたいなと思ってましたし、しっかりタイミングを取って、振ることを意識しました。
I was trying to get the good timing off of it, and I'm waiting for that easy ball to come so that I can really swing at it. So obviously I did that, and that's how I came up with the result.
I know you don't have individual goals for numbers here, but you've already proven that you can hit home runs here as well as at home. Is there any reason to think you could not hit 50 to 60 home runs? Or?
シーズンを通して個人的に成績の上で目標を置かれてはないと思うんですけれども、今ホームランを量産している中で50本60本打てるっていう未来は見えてますでしょうか？
いや、本当に考えてないですね。本当にまた、明日新しい試合がありますし、本当に明日の第1打席目をしっかり考えて、これからね過ごしていきたいなと思っているので、それを続けていけば最後に終わった時にねいい結果が残っているように毎日を大切に過ごしていきたいなと思います。
Well, like I said before, I'm not really, caught up into any records or such. Tomorrow's going to be a new day. My first at bat would be a new one, so I want to keep concentrating on what's coming next and not really, think about any records coming and just continuing that, let's say, success for each day and out. I think at the end we'll, become something, and so not really, at the moment, mentioning anything about records.
One more about Riku. Will mentioned earlier that yesterday that you guys talked about pitchings and what you saw from a pitcher. How much does it help to have that communication, that relationship, to be able to bounce things off like that?
試合の中で西田さんと投球の術であったりとかそういったところを話されるとか見られたと思いますけど、そういう選手がいるのはどういう心境でしょうか？
でも今までね、すごく英語だったりとか、八木さん通じてだったりとか、それを直接日本の言葉で聞けるっていうのは久しぶりというかね、そういう感じがしました。
Well, it's been a while since I was able to speak, Japanese with another fellow player, obviously about the pitching and stuff. And it was always, having go through the interpreter as well. So it was something new and different as well. But it really helps out at the end. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
今回も最後までご視聴いただき本当にありがとうございました。動画の内容を楽しんでいただけたでしょうか？もしよろしければ チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。皆さんの応援が今後の動画制作の大きな励みになります。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。